the individual things that we sell can be important because we don't highlight them enough. And I know that this is probably happening to you because I know that I don't do it as much as I should as well. So I never tell anybody anything that I haven't done or haven't experienced or I'm not doing with the client. The thing is, if you're telling people, well, look, buy from me, I'm this company, I'm great, here's my value, that's wonderful. But what are the individual things that you sell and what are their benefits to your customer? When we start our businesses, we like to think like that, but then we get so busy doing the business that we're just like, go to the website, check us out on the social media, and all of that is fine. But tell me what you offer and why it's important and why I should pay attention to it. So let's use Jocelyn for an example. Jocelyn, tell me one product or service that you sell, because you said coach to midlife women who want to reconnect with their dreams and they want to change their lives, okay? Now, I know that you're doing this webinar, so that means you offer webinars, but is there a particular service or product name that you would want to highlight, right? So the reason I'm giving you this is because this can work for anybody. If you tell me, listen, I'm doing a webinar. Okay, I'm doing a webinar on this date. Once that webinar is over, your job should be to direct me somewhere else with a call to action so I can hopefully give you some money. So whether that is you want me to give you a review, you want me to join a newsletter, you have, okay, she says she has a 4-week coaching program. So because she's doing the free webinar, I'm going to need her to make sure that she's selling the 4-week coaching program. So when she does that, she can break it out and tell you what's going to happen each week so that this way she's setting an expectation. So we should assume, hypothetically, that if this program is on the 27th, then that means the whole month of July, there would be a coaching program. And I'm just going by what she said. So that means you have promotions to be able to put out. Now, I'm assuming you, of course, want people to join the program before it starts. You don't want them to jump in the middle, but that means that the person needs to know what to expect. And this would mean that you would start promoting that as soon as possible. So if you promote that in tandem with something that's already a naturally occurring event, then it can make it even better, right? And so this is why on the screen I have create videos for days of the week, but also create videos to shout out your customers. If you've already done something and somebody has already said that you're great and they already love your product, those are the best people to promote yourself and your business and what you've done for them so that this way other people can see it as well. So I would suggest that when you're putting your stuff out on Facebook or any social media, that you utilize that in order to let people know, listen, my customer is so excellent, this is what they said. Now I can tell you this, I do that every week. That's one thing that I will definitely do specifically with my podcast, because I ask people to send in testimonials and then they do, or they'll write me a DM or they'll go underneath the post, and then I can screenshot those things and share them with other people to let them see how the podcast is affecting them. So when you're doing your videos or you're doing your still shot graphics, it gives you the opportunity to be able to think further in advance and break it down into little teeny weeny increments, right? So that this way it helps you to continually have pieces of content to market to people. All right. So now that we have that part done, I want you to